Alright. Trail to the Top, episode 8. Merry Christmas. It should be coming out on Christmas. 28 and 7. We went 4-0 last video. I'd be content with 3-1, but try to go 4-0. I like the 1500. We're making our way up. Kind of close to halfway, but the game should get trickier as we get going. 14-14. So not great to get this win, but I think you get more boost the higher the opponent's rank is. Raiku's looks pretty safe to click Thunderbolt here. I could go for Calm Mind, maybe? It could go for Earth Power. I kind of like going for Calm Mind here. Put a little bit of pressure turn 1. I don't know what Iron Crown really does to me. Leftovers has Psyshock. So Scarf Psyshock would be annoying. Specs is also quite good. I can go for a Thunderbolt and try to get it to a KO. There, Choice Scarf. Okay. So I would like to, if I can get to +2 Calm Mind, then I would be able to a KO. Right now it's borderline. Are they always Calm, or always Psyshock? They are 100% Psyshock. Also means they're not Calm Mind, which I guess is nice, but Psyshock's not going to make a difference towards that. You're going to let Vespiquen go down. We go for the 2 KO here. We even get a Paralyzed. That's really nice. It actually is probably worth it to go for a Substitute. And we're in big trouble to get Paralyzed here. Fortunately for them, they do not. Masshold comes out. We can trash the ice, but that's not going to make a difference. We go for Thunderbolt. Maybe we get a Para. Population Bomb's probably going to kill me. This is quite a good Pokemon to trash slice with. But we get quite good damage on it. We have nothing that outspeeds naturally. We do have Mismagius. We can click Thunderbolt. We'll kill the Vespiquen. It'll maybe to a Coyote and Amorous. But yeah, we'll take that. Raikou definitely did its job. It basically took out 2 Pokemon, and Mismagius is still quite well against the remainder of the team. Though it's not good against Clodsire. I feel like that could have been a play you made. Though I could have Mystical Fired, I guess, in Clodsire. That's not doing too much. Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Toxic Spikes. The Sidgewai is not going to be doing enough. I'd prefer to not take a Sludge, a Poison move, and Lantern, or an Earthquake. I can go into Gumshoes. Iron Crown comes out. You could Focus Blast. Focus Blast is not going to kill. Earthquake would kill. Knockoff would do a ton of damage and hits the Vespiquen, so we'll go for that. They do miss. I do not get the kill, though. They could Volt Switch here. I think Mismagius is a fine switch in. I might as well keep the health. They're going to switch out. Lantern could have also been a play, but I'll still get hit by a Psyshock before I die, I suppose. Ninetales comes out. Am I threatened by Aurora Veil? Or do I go for a trick? I feel like Shadow Ball is still very good to go for now. Great to a KO, and they're not going to kill me in return with Blizzard. No freeze as well. Clodsire is probably the switch in here. Alright, they're going to let Ninetales go down. That's great. That's Magius, Choice Specs to Clodsire. It's a 3 at KO, so I do need like 20-30% damage or so on Clodsire, and then it can't really switch into me. And Amorous comes out. And Amorous comes out. Shadow Ball's a 2 KO. Moonblast does not kill. Play Rough would kill. Depends on what their set is. It could also Calm Mind. But I'm close to 2 KOing. I could also go into Lantern, but we'll go for Shadow Ball. They're going to predict me to switch out. Great. We'll get the kill. They're going to forfeit. Alright, awesome. A little bit of boost there. Let's see if we can keep the streak going. Talonflame. Didn't have a great time with it in SPL. So Viper can be Scarf or can be Life Orb. It hits very hard regardless. Has knockoff, so I don't want to go into Gliscor on that. I think I'm fine going into... I can't really go into Camerupt either because I got an Earthquake on the following turn. This Pokemon is quite good to Viper. Once you know what it does, I can also Will-O-Wisp it. Incineroar comes out. Okay, I imagine you Parting Shot. You could knock off as well. We'll go into Camerupt. Earthquake is an option that it has. Camerupt might be... It probably lives a Viper Earthquake. It's not Stab. Even Life Orb. I think Camerupt would live it. Yes, it comfortably eats it. And Earthquake kills in return. Almost kills in return. Those 97% min. But if they're Life Orb, then I do kill. So they'd have to figure out if it's worth it or not. If I value rocks or killing the Survivor, I probably favor killing the Survivor. If that situation comes out. Charizard's going to come out. Swords Dance. What is my response? I can Roar as he goes for a Swords Dance. He could also be Earthquake and go for a special hit. Does Camerupt live a +2 Charizard Earthquake? I do. So I go for Rocks here, and then I go for Roar in the following play, if they, like, set up. I also might want me Weakened, which is definitely fair. I can also make an aggressive play and go into Gliscor, but I'd rather Roar them out. They're going to go for Swords Dance. We see that they're special. And I probably would have taken decent damage to that Hurricane hit my Gliscor. Grumpig, with the leftovers, we know it's not Scarf for specs. It's going to be Nasty Plot. Earthquake should probably do fine damage, but it's my right of Revenge Kill it. Talonflame Brave Bird. Let's see, Camerupt. Do I... That plus a Talonflame hit going to kill it. I do like 50% with Earthquake. I don't really like that damage. I think I'd rather Roar in case they do try to set up. We can also phase out their team. We have a Smeargle. Smeargle could generally do anything. It could be Shed Tail, Spore, Sticky Web. I think we Roar. It looks like Sticky Web is always guaranteed, basically. Stone Axe is also pretty common. Ceaseless Sedge. This is quite an interesting set here. Does this Bathra set up on it? It's not going to take a Ceaseless Edge, but if I turn into Terra Fairy... Oh, I actually do take it. Yeah, we'll go into Spathra right here. They do have an Incineroar, so, like, it is something to watch out for. I think I do Calm Mind right away. They're going to Shed Tail probably into Incineroar, but it also means that Smeargle is basically dead. I don't think I let this down, but a Cleavor behind a substitute can be quite scary. I don't know if it's worth it to Terastallize yet. What am I going to use to Terastallize on otherwise? I don't really know. I think going for the Fairy Terastallization is fine. Exorsaur is not going to do anything. We can figure out if that's Choice Banded or not. They went for X-Scissor. That is not Choice Banded. So this is just Heavy Duty Boots. Stone Axe is not going to kill me. We have a couple boosts. Let's see if it's worth it to try to get more. See how much stored power does. Stored power. I'm not going to kill. I could go for another Calm Mind. I think that seems worth it. They shouldn't kill me with any one move. Unless they get a critical hit. They also could have missed there. That's quite unfortunate. I can... Swords Dance with Scizor? Seems tough to win this game at this point. Maybe even Will-O-Wisp into Swords Dance with Scizor. They're going to save it and go into Charizard. That's fine. Yeah, that was quite unfortunate there. I'll go for Brave Birds. It's not over yet. The Smeargle is basically dead. Incineroar still has Intimidate, though. But we'll get this weakened. We might even be able to knock it out, depending. We do have Roost. They could Earthquake on that prediction. Is that fine? I would say it's worth it to go for it once and then go for the Brave Bird. Alright, they go for Flamethrower. Maybe because it would be Sun boosted. Now they have to rely on hitting a Hurricane here because Flamethrower is not going to kill. And they don't even land. That's great. I'll go for a Brave Bird and kill. That is something that can handle at least somewhat the Gliscor. So, one Pokemon out of the way that does that. It's really only Grumpig that's left that can take on the Gliscor. It's a Viper. Probably Choice Scarf, right? You could also Glare. I think Will-O-Wisp is fine here. It is Scarfed. This looks like a good opportunity to Swords Dance up with Gliscor. I outspeed the Cleavor. I outspeed the Incineroar. Swords Dance looks quite good here. Gliscor to Grumpig. I'm at +2 attack. Psychic is doing a ton of damage though. Facade. Earthquake, Facade hit similarly hard. Psychic does a ton of damage, yeah. I think we switch out again. Gliscor can still win the game. And I don't think we don't need to Sleep Fodder because we have Gliscor still. I think we can go into Gumshoes and basically pick up a kill. We probably stay in and just Earthquake. We'll kill the Incineroar. Probably doesn't make too much of a difference. But it's nice. I guess it's something that can intimidate. Cleavor comes in. Close combat actually does not kill. We're not going to kill. We're going to do quite a bit. Okay, that is fine. We know that they were boots, so it's not like they're banded or anything. We can switch out. It's kind of surprising that we lived the hit. And that's also a weird play to go for that. I don't think we have too much of an option. We just go out and into this. Shadow Ball should kill. Great. Hopefully they go into Grumpig. I think is what I'm hoping for right here. And I can kill. Because I am faster than Smeargle. So Viper is faster because of Choice Scarf. They have Knockoff. Patcha I don't think I do enough. So Viper, Knockoff. It's not doing a ton of damage to me. I can recover here. They switcheroo. Okay. It's still probably good for Shadow Ball, but I wouldn't be able to hit the Smeargle then. Thrower comes out. I'm surprised they went for the trick there. I think we lose the game now. Yeah, because I wouldn't be able to hit the Smeargle. Unfortunate. Yeah, this is going to do nothing. I thought knockoff was going to come out there. On to the next one. Unfortunate. But I said if we went 3-1, I'd be satisfied, so we'll try to go for the 3-1 here. Rabombi, Sticky Webs, Great Tusk. Do I just kill Great Tusk with a Moonblast? I would imagine so. Oh, not even close. But I do have Sash, so I live a hit. Dragon Dance, Flygon seems cool. Specs, Gengar's fine. Terrabuzz Vivillon can be quite good. Scale Shot. This actually looks like a great team. I can go for Stun Spore, and just make sure that Great Tusk is slower. I think that's probably the play. Dusknoir comes out. If I really want to in the future, I can spin block Great Tusk with my Gengar. So I think I'm fine with this exchange. Let's get as much damage as possible in the Dusknoir. Maybe it's Parrot, but that's not going to be the case. Shadow Sneak is going to come out here. Do I go into something else? Probably not. Okay, Shadow Sneak does not come out, and I get quite a big hit on it. I don't know if it's a big enough hit to where Iron Bundle is going to be able to kill, because Dusknoir has pretty high level. Gengar can come out and Shadow Ball. I don't think I'm too threatened by Shadow Sneak. That's not going to kill. And this is also Choice Specs. This is quite strong. Yeah. Dusknoir might have been able to Terra out of it with Terra Dark. Probably not Terra Fairy. I don't know if that would have been worth the risk or not. Terra Fairy probably would have actually been able to live that hit. The Drio comes out. What do I think I'm most okay with letting go down? I don't want the Gengar to go down. I can go into Flygon. I think Flygon is probably the play. Though it is resistance to Earthquake, so maybe it's worth keeping around. I'm not doing a whole lot to Great Tusk anyway. I think I Stone Edge. I don't want to go for an Earthquake with no Drio, and I don't want to Outrage and let the Great Tusk Rapid Spin. So we'll go for a Stone Edge. I mean, that also hits the Dodrio the hardest, but I could miss. Dodrio is Heavy Duty Boots, Sword Stance. Stone Edge is probably not going to kill. Great Tusk comes out. I do no damage. Leftovers probably has Rapid Spin almost assuredly. I think I go into Gengar and then go into Iron Bundle. Ice Spinner comes out. That's definitely fine. Shadow Ball, get as much damage off as possible. That's great. Earthquake, we go down, but then we can bring in the Iron Bundle. There's no chance it's water. So I can go for an Ice Beam and get a kill. If they're Terra Steel, Ice Beam is not going to kill, right? Great Tusk. I would not kill if it's Terra Steel, and that's probably worth it for a trade. I think I go for Hydro Pump here. I do miss. Are they going to Rapid Spin? They are not. That's quite unfortunate. Because I think if they had Steel, that was worth the trade for them. But I still have Vivillon that has setup, so I think it's okay. Do I go into Como right now and start setting up? Dodrio is pretty threatening. I'm not too worried about Ice Spinner. I think I can Sword Stance on Great Tusk. Maybe I'm not too worried about it Rapid Spinning. But you should be worried about a Como. Like, you could go in a Fairy. I imagine Como outspeeds most of them. I'm not too worried about that type of damage. I think we Scale Shot here. Like, we might be able to Sword Dance again. But I don't want to be, like, if there's priority, then I don't want to be too weak to it. 60% health, -1 defense. I probably take most priority hits. Outside, like, maybe like an Ice Shard. From like Titan, Weavile, something like that. If that was the case, I'm probably not in great shape anyway, based on how my team looks. Scizor, There you go. Great priority user. We just go for close combat and try to sweep with Vivillon. It's probably the play. Bullet Punch comes out. That looks like it's choice banded. We don't get the kill. I mean, we don't really have a choice. And I believe we go into Flygon. And hopefully they stand and let this go down. Outrage is probably the play. As a middle ground to hit the Dodrio. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be Vivillon versus the world. I guess definitely in hindsight, clicking Ice Beam against the Great Tufts is probably the play. They also had a play in the Scizor if they really wanted to. So I don't think I really regret that. Outrage comes out. They could sword. If they Sword Dance, it's probably the play they should make. We Quiver Dance and Terra Ground and see what we can get out of it. We can get maybe a Confusion. I imagine Vivillon, kills with a Hurricane. We really don't have a choice either, right? We might have a choice. Let's see. To Dodrio. Hurricane +1. Now, I would kill. And I think going for a substitute doesn't make a difference. We just go for the kill. We probably want a little bit extra HP. But like I could have substituted if I needed a little bit of extra chip damage on a Dodrio and it goes for Brave Bird. Palkia comes out. I think I just go for Hurricane and hope I get a Confusion. Or a Hydro Pump miss. That certainly works. Does Terra Blast kill? Terra Blast does 40% min. 39.3. I think I like the better chance of the roll over the accuracy chance of landing a Hurricane. I think it was pretty close to the same favorite. I think we still lose this, though. Vivillon, Suicune. I am ground type, so I'm weak to it. Hurricane might be able to a KO. +2 special defense. I'm not going to be living a Scald, so we go for Hurricane. Iron Bundle was quite good in this matchup. It usually is. But I think I was still fine with that play, especially based on their team. I feel like going for the spin and the Terra was worth it. Unless they were really afraid of an electric type in the back or something. But they weren't because they were fine with the Great Tusk dying. That's fine. Well, one more game in this video. Maybe give a Christmas win here. That'd be great. Zanastia is quite annoying to deal with. Stone Axe is nice. I can get a Stealth Rocks up. Deal a little bit of damage. It's going to start Calm Mining. Strength Sap most likely. I could Sword Dance. And they miss Machigacha. That's perfect. Now I've threatened to kill with Stone Axe. And X Scissor. So we'll just go for X Scissor because I won't miss. I mean, this is about as best of a start if you can get. Christmas Miracle right here. Stealth Rocks and a +2 Cleavor. That's taking 0 damage. Salazzle comes out. It's going to have to Toxic me. And it's going to die to this unless I miss. I don't. That's awesome. It really didn't have too much for Cleavor. Maybe not like a fast enough water type that can kill in one hit. Or maybe it was also worried about me Terastallizing out of it. Toxic is going to be wearing me down eventually, but Cleavor's already gotten plenty of value. So they were kind of in a bad spot anyway with the lead matchup. Glastrier, I probably go for close combat in case it goes for Terra Steel. Though if he doesn't, Stone Axe kills and close combat does not kill. Normal ice. Ground seems like a pretty viable switch. Okay, yeah. Needed Terra Steel. It's actually not going to do enough. And Heavy Slam will kill. Alright. we can bring in Palafin. I can kill with a close combat, wave crash. Wave crash is fine. He'll see that I'm leftovers. I guess that's maybe a downside. But I'm in a very comfortable position. Obama Snow comes out. I mean, this is a chance where you can win the game. I could go into Electros and probably coil up. You go for Aurora Veil. Yeah, I'm going to start coiling. Blizzard shouldn't do too much. Hopefully I don't get frozen. Try to stall out some turns. Maybe Drain Punch will get me out of range of not dying to another Blizzard. It looks like it. Again, not doing a ton to it, but Abomasnow is not the issue here. It's whatever Pokemon they send out to try to sweep. I feel like Electros has just enough coverage where it should be a little bit annoying to actually try to sweep. Okay, so Snow, they have Light Clay, so they still have the Veil. I feel like I can go for Quiver Dance and not be too threatened outside of like a Blizzard Freeze. Earthquake's not going to do a ton. They might have Ice Shard, so I probably just get this kill with Fire Blast. I could miss though. But again, I'm not terribly worried about that. Great Tusk comes out. It's going to take quite a bit. And it takes enough to where I think I'd probably go for a Giga Drain. I don't think I'm dying to one hit from 90% health. The Rapid Spin is going to give you the speed boost. No Flame Body, unfortunately. We'll just go for another Giga Drain. Yeah, it looks like we're in pretty good shape to win. We had a very good lead matchup. Do I Terastallize and... I probably Terastallize. And Terra Blast. I'm doing enough to 2-hit KO. So yeah, we'll just Terastallize, Terra Blast. I don't want to miss with Fire Blast, so that's why I'm going for this play. They're going for the Dark Pulse, and that's going to do nothing. Terra Blast, and we'll get the kill. So yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good Christmas. Enjoy time with family if you're fortunately able to do so. I am able to do so. I have great support. And great support from everyone watching. Like my channel this past year, so really appreciate it. But yeah, until next time, later guys, and Merry Christmas.